Once upon a time, in a distant land, Pac-Man learned of an ancient artifact known as the Lightning Bottle. But in the process of finding it, this thing suddenly pops up.
What the fuck are you?
That is a Bionicle, I think.
That's a two-headed beast. That doesn't technically belong to Pac-Man's series. It actually belongs to, the series that she's from.
She looks like a winged bat.
A winged bat.
No, she's a winged warrior. She's a Valkyrie.
Oh. And Pac-Man's like, but you were never released outside the States. And there's an avalanche.
And, the eyeball is like, bitch, go back to whence you came.
That's a
shit.
beast from,
No, it looks like a beholder.
But don't worry, all these guys have also come to help.
Is that Dig Dug?
No, that's not Dig Dog. That's something else we could talk about another time, because, ladies and gentlemen, we're kind of just doing this at the spur of the moment, because, I kind of had plans to do this for a while. Let my friend grow.
Ow!
And take the hit for me.
Jesus. He will be remembered a hero and shoot him. Man, oh gosh!
God.
I forgot how dated old CG could look.
So he couldn't exactly find the lightning bottle, but he did find the Namco Museum.
Fun fact, that is why you do not storm the gates at the Namco corporate offices as well. They have the exact same security system.
Okay, so for context, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Namco Museum, Volume 5. What about the other 4 volumes? Maybe we'll cover those later, who knows.
Okay.
So, you may be wondering why we're here. So, recently, on the Switch, the Arcade Archives released a certain game that, you can already see on the title that we're actually going to be covering for you, and it can be found in Volume 5 of this game. Now, why are we doing it via Volume 5? Well, because Cele will be joining me.
Yay! Which has...
By the way, while you're here, remember that smoking and flash photos are not permitted in the museum. Please don't touch any of the exhibits unless you're asked to do so.
Aww. But I had my cameras already!
Aww. Yeah, the other fun fact, the other reason why we're doing this is that Namco Museum actually has a pretty neat little, UI of sorts, where you're actually going around a literal museum building.
Oh yeah, no, it's pretty much been this series' bread and butter up until the until this game actually. Like every other Namco Museum sort of game onward would strictly just be
menus,
like game compilations and nothing more.
Man, but yeah, no. So we're doing this map because the Legend of Valkyrie actually has a pretty cute little hub area that we want to show off. And what is the big historical significance of this game in particular with Legend of Valkyrie?
The Legend of Valkyrie? Well, first and foremost, it was released only in Japan in 1989, and beyond that, this is the very first time the game ever got localized for the States via this collection, and Pac-Man couldn't be happier.
Woohoo!
I mean, look at him down there.
To be fair, when did this collection come out?
Volume 5 came out in 97.
I just now noticed Pac-Man twirling when you turn around.
Yeah.
So technically, the game would have only been 9 years old at that point.
Pretty much. Also, hey there, guys. Mind if I join in the party? Oh!
Oh, hello!
I guess not!
Man, this is like some Ina crap.
Yeah, it is some Ina crap, yeah. I could not wait for the Ina game.
Oh, it's gonna be so fun. But anyway, what do we have on these little signs?
Oh, these signs more or less, they're there to give you, sort of fun little factoids regarding the game that you're about to approach. And, further on, you'll also find instructions on how to play said game. Which, don't worry, Cele and I more or less got up to task on how this game controls, so we won't have to worry about that today.
Uh-huh.
Now we get to enter the Sacred Grove.
The Sacred Grove.
The Sacred Grove, which every game in the Namco Museum do have hubs like these. I mean, granted, it never gets any more elaborate than this, especially earlier on, but, they have some fun with them here and there. We can see the Valkyrie here, sound asleep.
Aww.
Aww.
If we poke her, she'll wake up.
Interacting. Hello. Oh, whoa.
Hello.
Ah.
She's had a long journey, so don't mind her.
Does she have a name, or is she just Valkyrie?
She's just known as Valkyrie.
Wait, I had a long journey. It took me 9 years to get to the States.
Oh, jeez. You would not believe...
9 years.
Also, you may be wondering who these green fellas are. Well, this is the Sandra family, and and the head of the family is a Corino Sandra, who will be the second player for our adventure.
Karino and Valkyrie, and oh, look at that, mama. And the kid's like, aww. Meanwhile, the kid's like, oh my god.
You may be wondering why they were pointing up. Well, stay tuned as we start the game up. Also,
Okay.
pretty little cloud.
Yeah.
You may be wondering if there's anything else we could do here. Believe it or not, there is. There's a little butterfly over here that caught Pac-Man's eye.
It's a pretty butterfly.
Interact with it, and it flashes.
Whoa,
Oh, she's
what happened?
Well, not sure. Must have been my... Oh,
she's
where'd
gone.
the Valkyrie go?
She left her sword. And where's her mighty shield?
Oh, there she is.
There she is.
There's your mighty... Oh.
She's just hanging up on a tree, you little scamp.
And yeah, so at this point, Matt, it basically becomes a kind of a silly little game of hide and go seek, sort of, where she just kind of poofs around.
Yeah, again, this is like the most elaborate that they ever got with these, like, hub interactions.
This reminds me a lot of like those like honestly I could you know what, just in hindsight I could see people like grabbing these files if it was possible to like extract them and like use these to create like bye-bye. I could see them like creating like VR chat rooms with these kind of like backgrounds and layouts.
Unfortunately, that is the very last cameo she has here, so that being said, we more or less done everything we can in this hub.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'd say it's time we learned of her story.
Yep, which can be found right on this arcade unit.
Yay.
Does kind of stick out compared to the rest of the scenery now that I think about it.
We just bought it with our new
I still love how he twirls. I love
Yeah,
it.
Pac-Man. He's like, look at that.
Whee!
Neat.
He also
Alright.
does this too when you're side saddling.
Oh, he's doing the little dance. Alright, so you gotta buckle up and prepare.
Yep,
Alright,
because
here
now
we
it's
go.
time to play the game. And one cleverly crafted edit later. Don't worry, you don't have to worry about what happened. All I did was basically I swapped our ports around so that Cele will now be player 1 for this adventure. Because yes, this is her story.
And I secretly pantsed Matt during the loading screen, and he didn't notice it until just now.
No, my pants are still on. I was the one who pantsed you!
Oh my god, Logan!
Anyway.
boys, you can pants both each other.
What?
Jeez, anyway. Welcome to Zib.
Yes, the Japanese name, Valkyrie no Densetsu.
Valkyrie no Densetsu.
Or as we call it here in the States, The Legend of Valkyrie.
Aww.
Actually, in Japan, technically they don't pronounce it as Valkyrie, more so they romanticize it more along the lines of Valkyrie, like with a W.
Valkyrie.
Mm-hmm.
Can Valkyrie and her stalwart companion Gumby save the universe?
God damn you.
Alright, so,
Sorry.
before we start, hit triangle real quick. Go
There you
to options and go to life. We're gonna set that shit up a little bit just so we can stay on the ground a little longer.
Alright, what am I doing now?
What about the extend?
Extend basically, I think that's just in like depending, like all it does is like you could either increase the amount of times you earn lines or not. That being said,
okay.
go ahead,
Sounds
Cele,
like
and
continues.
exit out of this.
Uh-oh.
The config should be all set up, so press a button.
Oh, you forgot to hit it one more time so I could pop in.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry, I'll pop in a bit. So this is our story. In the land of Marvel Land, there is a golden seed which is meant to bring happiness, but it's unfortunately causing a bit of chaos at the given moment, so we gotta go and find it.
Turn it back to its normal. Okay. And there we go. Beyond that, the best way I can describe this game from what I've seen is it reminds me a lot. You know what it is? You know what it is, James? I figured it out. It reminds me of two things. One is Jackal with the top-down, barrage of enemies. But the other thing is that technically it kind of reminds me of that one Legends of Hercules game.
No.
Legend of Hercules? You mean,
What was it called?
What was it? Herc's Adventure?
Yeah, Herc's Adventure. Yeah, the card. But, you know, so I guess
No,
yeah, basically.
that poor kid.
So I guess,
Oh, jeez.
oh,
Oh, whoops.
I wasn't paying attention. That was my fault.
Know what it reminds me of? Hockey and Rocky.
Kinda is like that, now that you mention it. Though that being said, I think this game predates Hockey Rocky.
Oh,
by
it does.
a few
It does predate Pocky and Rocky because Pocky and Rocky is a Super Nintendo game.
right. And
Thank you, Valkyrie. Come to my home.
Yay!
I do like this where it's like it's sort of combining like normal action adventure games with this arcade style. Like I'd say it's pretty advanced for an arcade cabinet kind of game.
Hey, James, in our practice playthrough, didn't you say thank you, Sandra?
Yeah, because technically I was the one that laid the final blow.
Oh, that's cute. Again, I will say this. So far, already pretty complex for an arcade cabinet game to have all these little like elements. Like imagine going into an arcade and being given a full little Zelda adventure.
Yeah, so what that girl gave us is actually a power-up that more or less makes our weapons a little stronger.
Yep.
Basically, unfortunately, it's only temporary, so we'll have to find more along the way, which we will also need to buy via these coins the enemies keep dropping.
I thought that was an enemy.
While we're still here, let's go inside this house. And we find an old woman.
You come a long way.
I give to you the magic power.
I'm okay.
Magic power.
Transmitted from generation to...
So, that's nice. So, strewn all throughout the game, you'll find these old ladies that will give you additional magical powers, of which you can activate by holding down the attack button, and then releasing it once a certain icon pops up on your window. So behold, we now have options.
Oh my gosh. Look at them, they're so cute. And now when you attack, they attack him. Okay.
Also, you may be wondering who this shady-looking fellow here is. That's Zol. He's the shopkeep.
Hold on, wait.
hello.
Hello, may I help you? Which item would you like, Valkyrie?
So at this point, Cele, you're going to want to basically aim in a certain direction. Like you get to aim left for A, forward for B, and right for C, and then push the button to purchase the item in question.
I don't have enough gold.
Yeah, she only got 20 gold.
Oh wow, you're broke. And at the end of that, you can't buy anything. You can also hold down.
Hold down and then there you go. Now which would you like, Sandra?
Well, get the fuck out of here. You have no money.
I'll buy this, please.
Oh, just missiles.
You have no money.
Anyway.
After a certain point, whatever power-ups you already have will more or less
That was cute.
be run out. But if you have any other power-ups on standby, they'll take their place.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, so far with the style of it, I like how, not ditzy, but I like how, I guess, how to put it, like, with the title, like, Legend of Valkyrie, I thought she was gonna be kind of, like, more stern, no-nonsense like Samus, but the Valkyrie seems pretty, basically, Pit. Like, she seems pretty...
honestly, in a way, she is very much like a prototype Pit.
Careful. Ooh.
So, I guess
Where are we
to
going?
further elaborate more on the plot, so there's this bad dude around named Camus who's more or less causing all sorts of chaos in the search for this golden seed.
Uh-huh.
In the process, he's also, with his forces, more or less caused a huge... Well, amongst all the chaos that's happening, he's also caused a massive drought in Xandra's home turf.
Oh no.
Which is more or less his reasoning for being on this adventure in the first place, to more or less get the golden seed and hopefully, with its power, bring life back to his kingdom.
Well, I mean, so far, oh my gosh, there he is. Yeah, it's our first boss.
Yep, that's the guy.
It's totally Gleeok.
He absolutely looks like
Oh,
Matt,
God.
what do you think of
And
this?
down goes Gleeok.
Oh, jeez.
It looks like a lot of fun. It does. It reminds me a lot of like Pocky and Rocky and stuff like that. I do like these kind of games.
Yay!
I love that guy's face. Just...
Again, it
Wind
looked...
Fairy said.
So the golden seed is more or less found, but it doesn't just stop right there. So now we have to sink it into the northern spring.
Oh, that's the only way.
That's the only way to save this world.
It's gonna be an elaborate fetch quest, but I mean, if that's already been the first stage, how many quote-unquote rounds are there?
There's around 7 or 8, give or take.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm sure it'll be fun.
Oh!
It's like, oh yeah, by the way, this is the fastest way
I'm
there.
sorry, I forgot to press the button.
No,
You're fine.
It's like, oh yeah, by the way, this is the fastest way. Anywho, yeah, we'll have to have you there, Matt, when we do our Pocky and Rocky playthrough of the Switch port, or the Switch
That'd be
port,
fun.
the remake.
Which, actually, speaking of which, the primary reason I'm actually doing this game for the channel is because, as of recently, like maybe a couple of weeks ago, go ahead and press the jump button, Cele.
Yep,
There you go. As of recently, this game did get ported to Switch via the Arcade Archives.
Yay! But now does it allow?
Only
co-op?
problem is, it's the very original Japanese ROM, so there's no translation attached to it.
What? So that means that this this older release is the only way to play it in English.
Technically, yes.
That is so bizarre.
Yeah,
Now I'm not even sure why, because I know of like one other game that was recently released. It's a Japanese name I can't immediately remember, but I think it's commonly referred to as Shadowland by English speakers.
Uh-huh.
And technically there is an English option in the Arcade Archives version of it, and that came out like after this game got hit on the service, so I'm not sure what the reasoning is.
Fair enough. Ah well. Oh, careful! It's like, this is like a gag anime, one of those kind of things.
It feels like a gag anime that does know when to take itself seriously when it needs to.
Ah!
Hence the flying baboons.
The flying mandrills, yeah.
Like easy does it. There you go. But yeah,
Oh,
no,
and watch out for the Durgan.
Oh,
I'm dead.
You know. Yeah, we'll have to have you there for us. There for that.
Quick, Cele, press start.
Sure thing.
Well,
So,
not, you don't have to press it twice, but there
Yeah.
you go.
I was trying to do it quick.
It's okay. But, yeah, no, so the only problem with Pocky and Rocky, to quickly talk about that, Matt, is that, so, James and I found in our testing of that is, so get this, normally co-op is
Cele,
only
real quick. Let's go up.
All right, hang
let's
on.
go
I'm just getting some coins here.
Don't get too far off screen just to be safe.
a kid.
There's a spring just north of you.
Okay?
If you're able to reach that spring,
Your speech bubble is, it's like your speech bubble
I
is
think a more direct translation implies that he's dying of thirst, and we have to go up to the spring to help him.
Oh, are you serious, game?
Yeah, the platforming can be a little tricky at the worst of times, but lo and behold, another old hag.
I stole this water from him long ago.
And then converted it into magic you can use on your quest.
Oh,
Have
wait.
fun.
Wait, he wanted water? Oh, well, tough luck.
What's sad is that if you actually go back down, the kid outright disappears. That's it.
Oh, shit.
Uh,
Oh, no.
Don't think too hard on the implications there.
Okay, just, man, that's mean.
So, Cele, what that we just got from that old hag is the Cyclone, or as I like to call it, a screen nuke.
whoosh.
Whoa! But yeah, no, so the problem
Quick,
with
use it on the dragon!
So the problem with Pocky and Rocky, Matt, was that on the Switch version, what they don't tell you is it's only co-op in a bonus mode. Like, in its normal story mode, there's no co-op.
Oh.
And even in co-op, it is, like, at its hardest difficulty. With, like, no continues and no save file.
Oh no.
So it's one of those things where I can absolutely do that for the channel, but it's unfortunately have to be something where I do, like, a live, like, single-player run first. And then
That
maybe we
makes
do
sense.
co-op later. And then I guess the other thing that's kind of a meh thing, unless somebody mods it later, is even with all the different characters, it's still only 2-player co-op.
Oh!
Like River City Girls. Oh!
What the hell are you doing all the way out here?
Money.
So from what I immediately remember, another thing about Valkyrie no Densetsu is that it's technically a sequel to an earlier game that was released exclusively on the original Famicom.
You can't
Cele, you might
afford
want to
nothing.
hold back and say none, because you don't have enough money for anything.
Ah, well.
Sorry. And then you hit the button. There you go.
Oh, there you go. And which time would you like, Jims?
I will take this.
Did you just say
I-
gyms?
Jims.
Jim
Jams. Oh.
Cele?
Yeah, it won't let you go back down. It's one of those
Would
things where
you-
it's like auto scroll. Yeah,
Would
just
you
jump
like
ahead.
the Jimmy?
I know she's been holding down on the button like the control stick that whole time. It's like, are you okay?
It's all good. You got this. So
Anyway, as I was saying earlier,
Yes.
this game is an arcade sequel of a Famicom game called Valkyrie no Boken, and that game was very much, for all intents and purposes, a early example of a Zelda-like.
Oh,
Very rough around the edges too, if I could be honest. There is a remake of it on a Japanese-only PS1 game called Namco Anthology 2, but there's no translation of it, which is kind of a shame, because it handles itself more like this game does.
I wonder if there's a fan translation of it.
I doubt there is. If there is, I'd totally be down with trying it out.
Let me look that up. While I'm looking that up, oh, is this the boss?
Coincidentally, in
No,
that
it's
same
not.
collection, you can also get a more souped-up version of Pack Attack, which you can play via Pac-Man World 2. Ah!
Yeah, no, again, top-down isometric platforming. Take it or leave
Wait,
it.
did you see that?
Also, yeah, I saw that. It's like, what platform were you standing on? You're breaking rules faster than I know how to make them. And careful. Oh, jeez. How is the platforming like? Do you get like any sort of hovering, or is it just straight up just jumping?
It's a straight jumping down, and look, it's an evil tree!
I lost all my magic.
Bug-eyed tree.
It's Treeville.
Matt, I'm just.
Treeville!
I'm gonna push you.
Like how I just
Fine.
push you to the edge all the time.
I'm gonna invite you out. We're gonna go to Disneyland. We're gonna have a really wonderful time.
And then you'll just push
No,
me.
Logan, do to Matt what you did to me.
I'm just gonna push you. I can't do it because I think he's been to Disneyland. He knows all the tricks. But no, I'm just gonna push you when you least.
But then the fairy showed them the way.
Oh, hell!
Oh, welcome to hell.
That away.
A secret underground path. By the way, yes, he is a fairy.
Hey, how's it going? I'm the fairy. It's dangerous to go alone, so get out of here.
Take this.
He looks even weirder up close.
Oh my gosh! Leave! Baba Sama, no!
Oh, that's not Baba-sama, but Baba-sama's a little closer, which, yeah, I'm surprised they actually kept that direct naming convention.
Fair enough. And,
Also, what are you doing down here,
Hey,
Sol?
you.
Jeez.
what do you have for sale? I wish you would, well, yeah, we want to buy something. Okay, so you got more
Buy
homing
something,
missiles.
will you?
That thing on the left's the first time I saw that.
You have enough of that, Cele, so I'd say go ahead and grab that if you want.
Oh, that one shoots. Oh, that one shoots around you. I think that one shoots in all cardinal directions.
Mm-hmm.
So that can help in support fire. So just tap it to the
Sweet.
left quickly.
Yeah, hold on to it, and then press A.
Oh,
Or press cross, rather.
Oh, sorry.
and then what would you like?
I guess I'll take it.
Alrighty. Now you
is
get
everything
to
okay when
shoot.
you're in, Cele?
He's just checking to make sure that everything's okay on your end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those things disappeared out of nowhere.
I guess, speaking of which, you may be wondering why I made that whole lightning bottle joke earlier.
Yeah.
We've been through hell and back trying to actually get this thing set up because of some weird control issues on Cele's end.
Well, it's between. It was like Bluetooth and USB were conflicting with each other. Cats, dogs living with each other. Mass
hysteria!
But it's something where like between making sure the connection was stable, making sure that we had the time to do this in the schedule.
The one time I opened a chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are the occasional mimics.
I'm
Cele,
stuck.
hate to say.
Oh, are you? Oh, there you go. Okay.
I was
It
stuck for a
did look
second.
like she was stuck for a bit.
But yeah, no, this is like the first time in like a solid 2 weeks that we were able to finally get this going because they do want to, because James thought this would be fun, and from the practice run, Cele seems to enjoy this game.
And I mean, honestly, like if this all goes well, I wouldn't mind covering some other games via like the Namco Museum, like doing it this way.
I
was actually something I've been thinking about for the longest while, like to get her more involved in these like Namco classics aside from Pac-Man.
Well, I love the presentation of everything. I'd love to see what they did for Nappy, say, for example.
Wow, that fire inadvertently saved me.
Yeah, like it's
It
kept you
saved
stunned long
you.
enough. It looks like you can swim in lava for just a little bit. Like it's not an instant death. It's like a.
Well, speaking of death.
Well, you're hanging in there.
Don't worry, I got your back.
There you go. Now, what happens if you game over?
If you game over, you can still continue from a screen, but I think it responds you. Oh, jeez, are you okay, madam?
Help me.
Oh wait, no, she's from the box art. She's a trickster.
Oh no!
No, don't worry, she's fine.
Oh,
We can talk to
never
her.
mind.
I'm Quark. That's supposed to be Quarkman for the record.
Quarkman, thank you for saving me.
Quarkman is actually the name of her species. Her real name, I think, is supposed to be Sabine.
Sabine, sorry.
Sabine Wren?
Bye bye. No, and off she goes. So
I
As you drop
like
the cake, drop
rebels.
some
I don't
money.
care what people say. I like rebels.
fair.
I do recall in a magazine.
Magazine?
There was this magazine that was making the rounds back in the 80s and 90s called the Namco Generation magazine, I think it was called, or NG.
Oh, is it like
and-
Nintendo Power for them?
It essentially was Nintendo Power for Namco enthusiasts, and there was an issue dedicated to Valkyrie no Densetsu. There was even the whole prequel comic and everything, showcasing how the events of the game was supposed to happen. Like it all started when Xandra, his entire home was more or less ravaged by
The evil who took
the crops weren't growing,
the water.
the whole place was doomed to die and all that. Exactly.
Mass hysteria.
And he pretty
Yes.
much went on a quest to try to find the Golden Seed to more or less bring it all back to life. And in his quest to find it, well, first of all, he found the trident here that he's wielding right now. He also met up with a Quarkman named Sabine. I think it might be that same one we just found. And he also met up with Zol. And through them, they were able to reach a clock, which I think has more relevance to the first game. And in the scuffle that they almost got themselves whooped on. That's when Valkyrie showed up and pretty much told the bitch to fuck off.
Okay, so at that point, yes. So the way this works is the not Palutena issued a command upon Valkyrie to protect this realm and go down and stop bad things.
Pretty much. Valkyrie herself, in the context of the game, is supposed to be a child of the gods. Not unlike the actual Valkyrie, thing, where they're supposed to be more like, they take hardened warriors to Asgard, I think.
Yes, wasn't Asgard that they take them to. It was, shit, hold on. You know what? I need to remember, because there's multiple different realms. Where do... Oh,
Oh, while you're looking at that, I'm gonna get a little drink.
Scared
Like that guy needs a drink.
Don't worry, I got this.
Minions, go!
Just keep flashing.
Oh,
I'm
jeez.
trying.
Don't forget, Cele, you still have magic.
Not anymore.
Oh, that's right. Were you charge and hold in? Oh.
Oh.
Well, no, I thought you should.
See, so once you see blue dots on the bottom of your thing, that is.
Whoa.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it works.
Yeah, like that. Oh, and what's with the while leaving? They saw a castle. Oh, I was asked. Well, this cutscene's going. What's with the green hourglasses in your UI?
I think that's supposed to be the arcade timer. Like, waste too much time and that's it.
Oh, okay.
Valhalla.
They
They take them
Valhalla.
to Valhalla.
Valhalla.
You
thank
forgot
you.
the name of Valhalla?
I'm sorry. No, I was thinking like, was it Niflheim? Was it?
Oh,
was
right.
it
all
that?
all
Because
right.
there's multiple
All
different
the
versions.
regions.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, behold,
I
ladies
was
and
trying
gentlemen,
to
one of my
remember
favorite songs.
which realm.
Okay, but
Whoops.
what's the name of the
Sorry.
song, James?
All I know is that it's supposed to be the theme of the castle. And it's easily one of my favorites of the entire
It's
game.
the theme of the castle. I should call it
I
the
still like to listen to it on a regular basis.
It is the theme
Oh,
of the
that's
castle,
nice.
or as I will call it, the castle theme.
Well, that's just how.
Yeah.
Again, that's just how they'll.
The theme
it's
to
either
the
that
castle.
it's either that or Moonspeak. But
Oh.
I'll say
I'm
this.
Taro. I'm Taros. Do you have anything to say?
No.
Oh,
Ow.
come on.
Whatever you say.
By the way, that's it. Now let me talk to him. Or never mind.
Okay, come on.
Oh, there we go.
I'll let you go this time. Get away now. Spoiler warnings. He's an enemy type we'll meet up with later.
Oh. You know, because he's
Also, while we're up here, I'm actually, Matt, you play voice this guy.
Oh, sorry, I'm doing something, but I'm a master. Okay,
Puzzles.
Taros, Valkyrie, and Sandra. How many legs do they have altogether?
Is it
So
eight?
that would be the two of us before. That'd be to 10.
No, it's 8.
Ha
it was
you
8.
fool! The answer
fool!
is A! Give me a heart!
Ow!
Oh, damn.
Sorry.
Man, Gilbert Garfield
Yeah,
has really stepped up
yeah,
the
no,
stakes.
it's like, here's the problem. I was literally about to say 8, and you dumbasses just immediately went, oh, 10, and
Good
chose.
charge.
I'm like, it's going to be 8!
Sandra, I could see Sandra making that mistake. I'm gonna get a quick little drink.
Okay. So yeah, we're heading on to the castle, and this guy has the most funny advice. Jump from the spoon.
You
What does that
spoony
mean?
bard.
You may be wondering what he means by that. Well, the further we go along to this level, we will find said spoon. Come on. I'll give you 9 licks. I'm honestly not sure where I was going with that anyway.
Me neither.
Sorry, I'm just feeling kind of out of it.
Everything okay, Cele?
Yeah, everything's fine. I'm just tired.
I think we're all just tired.
I mean, considering, again, the whole... We're doing this because we currently have lightning in a bottle, and, it's been a long day.
Yeah.
Well, that's all we'll say.
It's been a very long day. Sorry, I'm writing my rent check right now. I forgot that it was rent this week.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh yeah, very fun.
What the? Oh, jeez. They're pushing pegs up.
Oh no!
Ow.
I take it those hurt.
It's the spaghetti. It's the spaghetti floor.
The spaghetti floor?
The spaghetti floor.
It's the floorgetti.
Poor Getty.
Ow.
I return.
I'm a coming. Don't mind me. So I'm surprised we haven't found that spoon he was talking about.
Yeah, should be around here
I
somewhere.
mean, maybe it's because of the pathway we took, but still.
All the riches. I return bearing wisdom.
And wealth.
What's your wisdom?
If life gives you melons, you may be dyslexic.
Shall we?
Okay,
That's
that's a
funny.
good one. That's a good one. I'll give you that.
Ow.
Yay. Okay, all the guys are reading attack while
There's the spoon! It's
that-
actually a catapult. Oh, hey!
Logan, it's the spoon that I did a thing made using a spoon.
I forgot about that.
I watched that video today. Oh my god.
Might want to keep your distance on against that thing.
Yeah, it's basically like the Zelda, whatever those things are called that are in the pit. What's his name, Cele? The thing that you use the hook shot on in Wind Waker?
Moldurga.
Where you like grab his eye. And,
Demos?
No,
yeah,
Molduga.
thank you. Oh yeah, Molduga.
Molduga.
He was. Oh, Moldu. Was that his name in Wind Waker?
I believe so.
so.
Hold on.
I think it's always been Molduga.
It was. Well, no. There's different versions. Hold on. Give me a second. It's Mol something.
Cele?
Molgara.
My connection's starting
it's
to go.
Molgara. It's Molgara in that one.
No, don't worry. It'll stabilize. Oh, Mulgar, thank you. Yeah. What's up? What's up, James?
Which door do you think we should take?
Left.
All right, left we go.
In we go. It.
Oh, we're up high.
The Mode 7 is nice.
We can see the whole level from here.
Oh,
Well, most
he's
of
taking
it.
the shortcut. No,
Ah!
he's taking the shortcut. There you go. Thank you for toughing it out, Cele. You got this. And
We can make it!
wow, so this is what the high road would be.
Oh, what are you doing up here?
Hello, sir.
A slide.
Oh,
Well,
that's
this was a complete waste of time.
It was a grand showcase of both the level power and to see how happy you'd be to have wasted some of your green hourglass time getting all the way up here.
Woohoo!
Oh,
We're here.
this is a bad day.
We should probably find safer ground.
No kidding.
Before you both melt. So we did have to take. So it was required in order to get to the evil lair.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not even doing anything. I just keep getting hit. Oh,
It's because
I'm in poison.
there's poison water and because there's just a lot of stuff going around. But there you go.
Yeah, you may be wondering why that fountain is poisonous. Well, maybe it has to do with the screwball that owns this castle. Shall we?
Maybe he's the one behind all of the evil afoot.
Oh, we're just in time for the party.
Oh,
wanna dance?
Sure. Let's tango, everybody.
Tango!
I'm very tired, Matt.
I am too. Trust me.
So yeah, something doesn't seem quite right about this tango, though.
Yeah, there's no. Oh,
Oh,
Who are you?
you
You
ruined
ruined
my dance.
hi.
What the hell is
Oh,
that?
watch out
thing?
watch out for the flashing lights.
Like a freaking bug.
Oh, seizure warning.
Oh my
Sorry.
gosh. Okay, so he casts lightning onto the ground.
We ruined his beautiful ball. Ah!
That doesn't seem very baller.
Matt,
What?
What did we talk about?
What?
I'm disappointed.
Why? It's me. It's me.
Alright, we got him. You picked the chest.
You could do better, Matt.
Oh, okay.
I got
That's what they
nothing.
did.
It's
But
ball.
look,
You know
we
I
found a
can't.
piece of golden
You
armor.
know I can't, Logan.
Do we get to wear? Can Valkyrie have the cool power of the armor one day?
I don't think Valkyrie's the one that gets to use it. I think it's more so Sandra.
Oh, I love the idea of Sandra wielding the battle armor like.
Sorry, I'm
What?
just checking to see how long we've been
Like
going.
what? All right. So I mean, you guys you're over the halfway point now.
Yes, we are.
Again, it's an arcade. Again, it's an arcade.
Oh, that's right. These two can't swim.
Again, it's an arcade cabinet.
Help! I can't swim!
Yeah, don't worry, Cele. It's an arcade cabinet. They were never intended to have you just sit there. Not unless you had $50 in coins. Then they'll make you sit there forever.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
how they
that
made
was so
bacon.
close.
Oh, look, the Toros we met up with. Well, there was a lone Toro we met up with earlier. Now they're just running amok like assholes.
So are they invincible or do we just run?
No, we just whack them.
Oh, okay.
You guys
Just
don't look
bonk
like
them.
assholes. Are you assholes?
Ah! There. Well, that was a bunch of assholes. We really gotta get you back to the shop, Cele. You need some power.
No
need some
kidding.
power.
No shit.
Well,
So,
hopefully we'll
where
find
are you,
Soul.
buddy?
Meanwhile, I'm gonna look that up.
Valkyrie's a little naked right now.
Valkyrie no Boken. Let's see.
Oh yeah, that was the name of the original game.
Yep, there. Boy, it looks dated, but let's see if I can find.
Oh yeah, no, it's absolutely dated.
Oh,
Fun fact, Zol in that game was originally an enemy type, a rare one at that. But for this game, they made him an honorable shopkeeper.
there was
does
a.
someone want to
appar-
respond to you know what?
To you know what?
Oh, there! Speaking of the devil, there he is.
Oh, Zol, we'll get you some money. And then, meanwhile, Cele, I will look into that. Let me double check this real quick. Meanwhile, okay, so
May I help you?
Cele, you gotta buy some stuffs.
Give me money now.
Go for the one on the left. There you go. Meanwhile, I will. Actually, I could actually use some health right about now.
Alright,
I
so-
feel like that didn't do much of anything. I feel gypped.
Well, there you go. You got some cool magic powers. That's what's important. And bam, options. Don't forget you have all your magic.
Look!
Mini me.
Trapped.
Aw, the mini Valkyrie's stuck.
I'm stuck!
Oh no.
All right. Fare thee well in your new life in the tree.
That was funny.
But watch out for the
That's cute.
worms.
I'll get clobbered. And what is that move? Oh, that's a super spell. Okay. So let me see. Oh, so apparently this game had a prequel that was on the Super Nintendo called Whirlo.
Whirlo, or the Japanese name relates to Sandra. I think they named it Whirlo in Europe because that is technically the name of the power he uses.
Oh. But yeah, so it basically was a prequel that talked about Xandra's story up until he met up with Valkyrie.
Ah.
Right, it takes place in the exact same time frame that Valkyrie no Boken does, so technically before this game.
Okay, and then Cele, there was an audio drama comic.
Oh, wow.
You know what? Okay, I do apologize. I do apologize. I'm going to bring this up.
Oh, that poor Taros. Never mind! I take back what I
They
said!
got a whole boatload of them.
Their waves. Continue. What's up?
Anyway, you were saying
I
that?
am sorry. No, Xander. What's the green guy's name? Is it Xander?
Sandra.
Carino Sandra.
Sandra. Okay. No, he reminds me of.
Taro?
What's wrong with that Taros?
God.
Help me.
He's exiting stage south.
He got
Yeah.
consumed by the wall.
Wait a minute. Did we just go in a fucking
Hold on.
loop?
Also, he did. Also, I
Looks like
will.
we did.
But,
Yeah.
continue. But yeah. What do they remind you of, Matt?
We did, we just went in a loop.
Oh, he shared me. It's Steven Universe Watermelon.
Oh, the
Yeah,
watermelon
it's
Stevens.
Watermelon Steven. Does he look like Watermelon
jeez.
Steven?
he
does-
kinda
it's
does.
the hair on top. Yeah. Okay, so here's some other like lore I'm looking up to pass the time.
Where are we
there
going
was-
now?
There was a
Oh, Hazel.
there was a digital comic that you could play that had like it was almost like a visual novel of sorts called
Oh, yeah.
Valkyrie no Densetsu Gaiden Rosa no Boken, where basically it followed a human girl, I believe, named Rosa, who the great goddess the great goddess tasks her with helping stop some evil, and so Rosa works with Valkyrie. It's just a bunch of other characters. Apparently it was in Namco Anthology 2.
That's the Valkyrie no Boken remake I was mentioning earlier, which more or less, basically what it does is that it takes in some context that was later introduced via this game, as well as actually it's pretty much Valkyrie no Boken if it more or less took a lot of its foundation from this game, making it more of a much more streamlined action RPG sort of game, as well as including characters from them, like again the newly reformed Zul.
I'm so low on gold.
Well,
Sorry.
you did buy a lot. Oh, that's another thing I may have to see if I can look into this, James. Is the glory of Valkyrie?
That's a I think that's isn't that a manga series?
Nope, it's an RPG that was released for mobile phones and then on Android.
Oh,
It's the way from what I'm looking at it, it's a 2D. Honestly, it kind of plays a bit like Shantae, where it's a 2D side scroller with some action RPG elements that you whack stuff.
Okay.
I'm
It's
sorry,
the
I
Valkyrie.
spaced out for a second there.
No worries, no worries. I mean, this background is. There's been some really fun backgrounds, but this spooky forest just kind of looks like any other. This actually looks like a freaking RPG horror spooky forest.
It's downright downtrodden.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if looking into that. Like, I'll see if it's possible to emulate this anyway. But let's see. In Glory of Valkyrie, the Great Goddess is once again
Ooh,
concerned with the
seizure
increase of
warning.
evil in Marveland and the strength of the Tata tribe. So Great Goddess orders Valkyrie to descend. Oh my! At one point, okay, so Sandra appears in that game as well. I'll look into that guy. But meanwhile, let me see if I can look up a translation. While I'm looking this up, Matt, why did you eat pizza today?
Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
Valkyrie, no!
I
Oh no!
Oh no. I ate pizza because I had pizza and it was good
That's
pizza.
oh there we go, I'm back.
Okay.
What just happened?
She
Oh,
died
I know.
as you're entering. She died as you were entering the house transition, so the game didn't know what to do for a second there. Okay, this looks a little bit nicer. Oh.
That was funny.
Oh. Okay, I think those things are. But I think all you do is stun them and. Aha!
Oh fuck! That's right. We actually gotta attack the checkerboard wall over there.
Charge through. Don't get sad.
And don't mind all the flashing lights.
Help! Okay, so I did find this, James.
You might want to pull back a bit, Cele. There is an electric field there.
Yeah, so you keep running into it, it'll keep zapping you. So I'm looking into this, so apparently, someone did make a translation for Valkyrie no
God, this reminds me of a scene from Silver Moon.
Yeah.
It does kind of look like something out of Sailor Moon.
Yeah, it
I'll
does.
show you guys which one. I'll show you guys which one when we're done.
I was like, this reminds me of like that Dark Crystal Palace place.
Actually,
The one that Queen Beryl hangs out in all the time.
yeah. Actually, Logan, I take that back because if I show it to you, you'll be spoiled.
Okay, well, I'm saying that this looks like one of the hallways
No!
inside that palace.
Not again? Okay.
Just kidding. And
Oh, you saved
it's
me!
Hamtaro.
It's Hamtaro. Oh, it's the Fairy of Light.
Now he just looks
Look
like
at the face
now,
he's
now he
making.
looks. You know what it is? Now his expression reminds me of those Mr. Happy, Mr. Sad, Mr. Grumpy books, where they're just a bunch of round people that just have expressions. And anyway,
Yeah.
it's telling us how the stuff is going. And
So you were saying earlier that there was a translation of Valkyrie no Boken?
it's called Valkyrie's Adventure: Legend of the Time Key. Role-playing
Right, that
action
makes sense, because
RPG.
that's more or less what spun the whole events into that game in action.
Our translation features the title screen with translated title and subtitles, translated configuration and password entry screens, in-game.
I assume that this is primarily involving the Famicom release.
I believe so, because it says Nintendo Entertainment System, not Famicom.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely Famicom. So, well, in that case, so I mean that's good and all. Though that being said, it's also a very arcade game.
I mean, absolutely. Oh, and they even made a Spanish translation. That was nice of them. Anyway, meanwhile, we are getting further to our goal. What did the Fairy of Light and the Grand Fairy Council tell us?
We need to find the spring.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. The freaking
That's pretty
plant
much.
the tree.
That's pretty much.
What
The quick ones.
just happened? You ended up on top of the building.
Okay. Okay. It was behind Hazel. We got money.
And well, I got a bit. I got plenty of it. And Jesus Christ, he's certainly.
I can't afford any of this.
Nope.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
that was one thing I do think is kind of silly, if not a little frustrating about Zol. Depending on where he's at, his prices can fluctuate pretty badly.
I feel like he should always at least have
Welcome to the American.
Cele?
Welcome to American. To American inflation system.
There you go. Yeah, I remember.
Even if you're holding down Cele, I would recommend just pressing the button just to make the decision final.
Yeah. But what was I gonna say? It's like I feel like he should always at least have one item that's on sale for 500 just in case.
Yeah, I mean, what if who's to say we're gonna be like?
I'm
filthy
sorry, I
rich
got
all the
distracted.
time?
I'm trying to find a GIF that I was talking about in terms of sales.
Don't worry, don't worry about it. You'll have plenty of time once we watch the movie and stuff later.
Yeah.
We're about to enter the. You guys.
Ow! What hit me? What is that?
It's Zelda spike traps.
It's oh god, yeah, the spike traps from Zelda. Oh, sorry.
Save the
Hurry, grab
fairy.
that. There you go. Now you got a power up. Or at least wait. I guess it didn't. Oh,
Yeah,
you got a drill.
Cool.
Drill. And now you get. Oh my god. They have very much stepped up the security system, but anyway, we've been doing this Disney movie marathon, and as of recording this, we're about to enter the dark era.
Yeah, when Disney Disney croaked, and they had for a good handful of their movies, they were shameless about reusing scenes.
Well,
Yeah.
And they had no idea what to
I
do
can't-
because they didn't have.
Help!
Careful! Help me!
Just keep going down. Keep going down. That's all.
I was trying to. I was stuck.
I think you guys are going. in
Don't
a
worry,
circle.
Valkyrie. I got your back.
If you go in that door right now, is that gonna be Zol?
Let me see. Don't tell me we're in the fucking circle again.
I think you did. It feel like geographically, I feel like you did.
Oh, there's. Yeah,
That was where Zol-
Yeah, this is where
You went in a
was. So
circle.
yeah, we went a whole fucking circle.
Go to the left. If you go to the left and then go up and to the left again, you can continue up forward. I believe so. This way, left. That'll lead out the door
this
we
way.
came in.
No, this way.
Aye!
No, this way.
He hates them.
Here we go.
And then left, I think. I think I saw a door. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I think we gotta go left.
Ah,
Part of me
Further.
does wonder if during during the course of the game we might run into that Quarkman again.
We
'Cause I only
could.
ever found her once on my initial run.
can you jump over these? Aw.
I think you can.
Oh, but then they
Not
have
that
those
just
dudes.
obviously time it just right.
What's with all the gonk droids? Stop them. They look like them a little bit. Okay, not the. Oh, I see. The short ones you can jump over, but not the tall ones. Again, I don't want to jinx it, but so far we've been surviving decently enough.
We've been doing okay.
And then
I'm gonna
the
die.
Aside from the obvious.
And then the god of RNG went, no, fuck that shit.
Yeah, no, well, I mean, that's just arcade logic for you. This is the point where they really want to start, like, squeezing
diamond
your
here.
your freaking pocket wallet.
That's so mean. Anyway, I'm trying to think.
Your pocket wallet,
Excuse me,
as
your,
opposed to your wallet pocket.
your penny purse.
There's all. Let me guess, you're gonna have freaking butt expensive prices. Yep.
Yeah,
Alright,
we can't
go.
afford shit.
Was it? I forget if it was you, James, who told me that some Valkyrie at one point
Just
made
hit the
a
button, Cele.
I
just
am.
jump.
Hold down and hit the button.
Hold down.
I'm trying to hold down.
There you go. And now it's you. And anyway, I think it was you, James, who said that that Valkyrie made a cameo in a Pac-Man game or something. Like it was like someone had a Valkyrie plush or something like that.
Valkyrie plush, Valkyrie plush.
Or maybe I'm thinking of a Star with Sonic.
I don't maybe I don't know. Actually, it's funny you bring up Pac-Man though, because I do recall for Pac-Man World of all things, the original intention wasn't that the party that Pac-Man was having involved his family.
Oh, it would have been other Namco people.
Professor Pac and this Pac-Man were still involved, as far as I'm concerned. But originally, all of his friends were actually going to be a couple of Namco superstars, namely Mappy, Taizo / Big Doug, and Valkyrie and Sandra.
Where are we going? Are we going?
I guess so. Let's try it out.
Oh, jeez. And funnily enough, do you remember the sequence that involved Pac Baby getting, lifted up through a freaking pirate ship anchor?
Yes.
Dang, I think I could jump over that.
That was pretty much what was going to happen to a Valkyrie and Sandra.
Cool, I did jump over it.
Because they get swept up into the sky.
Like, no joke. What happens is that,
No, I lost my drill.
it happens.
Ice Dragon. Continue.
In the in the original storyboard draft for the game,
Yes.
Valkyrie was literally caught on her fucking belt through that thing.
Aww.
And then afterwards, Sandra gets clonked in the head with that same anchor and gets lifted up.
Is there archived footage of those original renders and things?
I don't think it was ever made into actual footage. It was just storyboards.
Okay, I'll look that up because that's fun. Let's see.
You can find it on the Pac-Man wiki.
I'll look that up right now. Let's see.
Oh, hello.
The water fairy
The
said.
water fairy said, "If Camuse's wishes come true," that's a weird way of spelling his name, "this world will be destroyed.
Oh, it's Link's Awakening.
The spring has been sealed with the veil
Looks very colorful.
of Aurora and Sacred Mark." And a Sacred
The
Mark.
expression makes it look like they're like, continue, please. And
You're the last hope to save this world.
they look. I know they're supposed to be like they're looking solemn, but to me it looks like they're like, oh, of course, great.
Hold this up before Aurora.
Sounds cool. Thanks. I didn't have anything else better I wanted today. All right, 2 more stages potentially left.
All right.
The dragon.
Here we go. Ow. Actually, now that I think
first
about it,
boss?
round 7. Oh, wait. I think this might be the final level.
Oh, really?
You
Wow.
did it,
Or
Cele.
we're coming up to it anyway.
Because that's the first boss that you're now fighting as a regular enemy.
It's just a little bit. It's just a little dumb little baby.
They can't help being dumb, and
Also, I hate to say this, Cele. This is the point where the platforming gets a little dickish.
you gotta go to that upper left platform.
No!
Ow. Don't worry. I'll hold the fort.
Challenge Champions Road,
And-
don't fail us now.
Why I can swim too.
Why, SpongeBob? Why?
Here, I'll just make this easier on us.
Yeah, fortunately, whenever they're in the dynamics, you can kind of pull them. Oh, whoa!
What's wrong?
No, it just Valkyrie was spinning like a demon.
One thing I will definitely say regarding the Namco Museum version of The Legend of Valkyrie, you may have noticed here and there that the sprite work tends to feel a little more contorted at points. Like, it's not exactly pitch perfect.
I'll say,
Where
I was
the
gonna say, it
hell
looks
are we
like they, for the dimension. Well, I figure it's because
We're gonna
like
have to make a
I figured that it's because like the dimensions. Well, the dimensions will usually be more vertical based because it's like a very tall screen, but here they kind
I
of
was so
squash
close.
them like flatter.
It's so cold. Yeah, I feel you. But okay, so there is an option in the Namco Museum where you can change the orientation of the arcade unit to, instead of being more like this, it can be more like vertical mode.
Oh.
However, think on this for a moment. You could do a vertical mode in this game, but remember this was around the time when the best we had with television sets were little fat honkin' TVs.
Wait. So they would expect you to actually rotate your TV on its side.
Yes, that's exactly what they expect you to do.
That's stupid.
That's not
Oh,
happening.
Also,
Hello.
hello, Mr. Mammoth. If you want to pass, fight me to the finish.
I'd rather not, mister. You seem like you need to go to...
Okay. Oh, we can choose what we want to do. What do you want to do, Cele? Do you want to do the physical test or the brain test?
You got 4 people here. I think the brain test is the easiest option.
Your brain test is to get into the right rock cave.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me test your brain power. Solve this puzzle. It's one of these fucking things!
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
goddammit.
Hang on. All right, I'm ready. Okay,
Go
so
for it, Logan.
first off, I'll go... Okay, so follow my buttons. Left.
Uh-huh.
Or... Oh, wait. Okay, so go up, then left. So when
I
you're
can
pressing
only...
left, is that...
Ah!
Okay, yeah, now I see. Okay, so follow me. Okay, so go left. Left. Or move the square to the left, I guess.
No? How? Now, why don't you try?
Okay.
Oh, who, me?
I think you.
Oh.
Can you
I'm
do
trying to figure
it?
out how this works.
I can't do anything. I think it's still Cele.
So
Damn
go
it.
left. So go to the far left column with that black square. There you go. There you go. Okay, now go move that back over to the left. Then go up. Up. Right. Watch with the music. Oh, there it goes.
It's just reset. Get ready. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, this might be a little harder to do when... How were you able to get here?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, what happens when you press up, Cele? Just so I understand the control scheme I'm working with here. When you press up, what happens?
Basically,
It goes the
something has to
opposite
fill the-
direction. So I have to
Something
press,
has to fill the square.
I have
Okay,
to press
so now
down for it to go up.
Okay, now that I know that. Okay. Down. Left. Left.
Or
Oh, right. Sorry, she's down. Left.
Ah!
No worries. Then left. Then left again. Not such
such
Are we on a
match.
timer?
Yeah, you're tired
Oh,
of this.
fuck! I hate this!
You know what?
Oh my
you know
God.
what? How about give control to Logan? Logan, pop on the far
I
side.
can't. No,
No,
we're not doing
you can't
that.
do that.
Is there a way to back out of this?
No.
Are you-
I mean, I could fast forward if you want.
Okay, we'll be right back, folks.
12 seconds later.
I'll be honest, when he said brain test, I thought, oh, you know.
I win. You can't beat me.
Oh, thank God. Oh, dear God, finally.
I win, you can't beat me! Oh, thank God.
I think by this point, it just takes us back here.
Yay! What did we do?
Oh, I guess. Okay, never mind. That we didn't even have to worry about that.
They were
I think they're
slow.
not just for the sake of an additional armor piece.
Okay, I'm looking
but
that
now,
up.
But now we're finally here. But Earth already has begun to decay.
Oh, no.
Sorry, I was looking up something.
Who'd have
The
guessed?
North Spring is controlled by Camus. So yeah, now we're at the final level of the game. Yeah, I think all that was just for a bonus thing. Don't worry. This is where we want to be.
Okay. Because I was about to look up, like, so is there, like, a good ending that you get all the armor pieces?
I think there might be. I could be wrong.
Let me look this up. While I'm looking this up, but...
I mean, it doesn't affect much of anything in the long run. I think what happens is that the ending's a little more extended. Oh, right.
Sorry, I thought it was me that died.
I mean...
You're the girl, Cele.
But, yeah, no...
You're still there.
Yeah, no, this entire time, like, when he said brain test, I thought, oh, it'll be like a quiz or a math, not...
That's what I thought too.
Not a very wonky slider puzzle.
Might want to move a little.
God, that was
Cele.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's just how it is.
Alright, so... Anyway, with all this here... Oh, yeah, no, there were 8 levels, so this is the final level here, and we got this. You guys can save the world, and we'll put this all behind us.
We will kick this Camus's ass, or so help me.
The secret of the Camus.
I'm out of magic.
I don't know,
Almost.
I'm losing my mind. And Armo statue wannabe, get out of here.
Come on.
There you go. Remind me of Link to the Past for a second there.
I mean, this location would be pretty Zelda-esque.
I mean, I think this is kind of neat how, like, it's either this is at the center of a massive waterfall or, like, this is just some void that's represented by the static everywhere.
I thought we had that in sequence, too.
Yeah, me too.
I did it.
Valkyrie, this is why we need to keep practicing our duet routine.
Or synchronized swimming or synchronized sinking. There you go.
Or synchronized stone hopping.
I will give credit to Cele because I know how Parsec can be sometimes. That still props.
I mean,
to
honestly,
you.
yeah, it could be worse.
Props to you for putting up with all this platforming up to this point, and
I guess I'm not spawning.
Yeah, I'll just get it. I'll get us to the rest. Don't
it's
worry.
trying to find a safe spot. There you
Like
go.
that. Thank God the game's generous like that.
Yes, it is. It's actually been very, very nice so far. Given I don't think you've had to hit a continue yet.
No, but that's only because I've been plunking digital quarters into this thing this whole game.
Oh. Okay, well, regardless, I guess I'll ask. So, what would you say the difficulty is in this game, like, as a whole? Like, how's...
It's pretty standard arcade difficulty. It starts off pretty generous, but afterwards it starts kicking your ass.
How have you been feeling about it so far, Cele?
It's a challenge, I'll give it that.
Right.
Better or worse than Metal Slug?
Probably better.
Well, yeah, I think it's definitely helped by the fact that you're not one-hit kill like you are in Metal Slug.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have health.
You're reminding me of the swimming scene from Golden Boy.
So, what do you think about swimming?
Oh,
So, come here often? Ah! No!
Oh no! Where's it gonna put you? Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm dead.
Okay, you're back up. You're fine. It's that, and I still love the bit where he shows off what he thinks is the right journal page, but it's all of his notes on the woman, and he's like, "Oh shit!
Oh shit!"
Golden Boy is an incredible show.
Like that English dub is bad in all the.
Isn't Mir does Valkyrie jump a little further than Sandra?
Maybe? It's hard to tell. I think they're supposed to control the same. Actually, want to know something? That is another thing I just remembered. Originally, this game was going to have a 4-player co-op.
Oh. I mean,
it was like at first they considered maybe like a spiritual
No,
successor where
my
you got
score
to
is
control 4
gone.
Valkyries. Oh yeah, that's Camusa's ugly mug in stone form.
He looks
I
like
think that's what it
he
is.
looks like a dopey Ganon, but continue.
He kind of is actually.
But
yeah, this game was originally going to have a 4-player co-op where you could either like the initial draft was going to be like you control 4 separate Valkyries, and then there was another draft where it would be these two alongside Zol and Sabine, the Quarkman.
I thought those were apples for a second. They're not bombs.
they kind of look like apples as well, but
they do like the cherry bombs, Cele. Cherry bombs.
cherry bombs.
Cherry
But
bombs.
I mean, I wouldn't mind that. Again, like I'll look into Sabine because it feels like they were definitely developing her to be more than what she ended up actually being.
Well, I know she was predominantly featured in freaking what was it? The game that in English was known as like
Whirlo.
the Sandra Whirlo, or the Sandra spinoff.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Which,
wasted
as far as
that.
I've heard, from what I heard, it's an okay platformer, if not a bit BS hard at times.
It's also weird because normally, or at
Did
least
someone
according to
respond to that thing yet?
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Yes.
I didn't mean to do that.
I know. Almost.
You're fine.
done.
I mean, hey, this is where they're really starting to throw off their best moves.
Yeah, it's tricky.
And we're unfortunately stuck with the bare minimum in terms of artillery.
Who got this?
No, I'm dead.
Aww.
There goes my score.
Aww. Well, I mean, we're not playing this for score. And,
But yeah, so
I got the power up.
yeah, so the Quarkman.
Oh, look at
I
that!
got bombs.
It's
Bombs?
It's
I got
tricky
bombs.
'cause- Oh, nice. So it's tricky because in the concept art, it's easy to confuse their outfits for themselves when they're big old hoodies. Apparently they're in a game called Namco Super Wars.
That is a Wonder Swan game, I believe.
Oh.
I only know so much about it, other than that it pretty much just was one of those special sort of
Right.
cross-platformer sort of things.
And then
I'm
Andy and
so
Andy and
thankful there's
Sabine-
no friendly fire.
Yes, thank
God.
goodness. And yeah, Andy and Sabine were in Whirlo, and then in the visual novel comic thing, Michelle was the name of the Quarkman in that game.
Right, and I think the Quarkman we met up with earlier is more or less supposed to be Sabine when she's older.
Oh, okay.
Damn it.
I mean, honestly, this is one of those things where we only know so much of it because we're nerds and we're actually doing the research while in the middle of game time.
Which is fine. That's
Also, I'm a little bummed we never were able to find the old hag that gave us the ability to enlarge our characters.
Oh wait, you can do that?
Remember that intro sequence for the Namco Museum where Sandra literally turned giant?
Yeah.
That is a spell you can find.
Oh no. No.
Oh, and before I
We're
forget,
almost there.
what was the name of that? What was the name of that place with the Pac-Man storyboard art for Pac-World?
These clouds are annoying. Go away.
Could you repeat that? Logan?
The concept, the storyboard for Pac-World.
Oh, Pac-Man World.
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man Wiki.
Pac-Man Week.
I can't see a damn thing with those clouds.
I know that's what
they're
they're there
kind of in the
for.
way.
They're there to confuse you. You got
It's
this.
like, jeez, raining on our parade, aren't they?
Well, then.
I feel like they might be easier to take out if we actually have that fucking growth spell.
Maybe, because then... because maybe that could actually make you big enough to hit them.
Yeah.
I'd say at this point, just brute force and just jump. Jump as far as you can.
Yeah, I'll try.
Almost. Where is he?
Don't worry,
Go,
Cele. I got
go,
this.
go,
I got
go.
this. I
That's the
don't
clouds.
got this.
Damn it!
It just pushed you, they
off.
just pushed you back like, no. Occupied.
Jeez.
Sorry, that,
Occupado.
This is
sorry,
ridiculous!
that caught me by surprise.
Holy crap!
Ow. We're almost there, folks. Don't worry. We're literally at the final
You're
stretch.
so close. You got this. We just need to get across.
We're not gonna make.
Go,
oh,
James,
God.
damn it.
Someone left. I just realized. What's up?
Huh? I said go, James, go!
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
yeah, continue.
I just realized, Logan.
Huh.
The lightning got out of the bottle.
No, hurry! Okay, there.
Oh,
All right, we're here.
That was
This
annoying.
is it. The final bit.
Yeah, they knew exactly what to put the final challenge in.
You've come a long way, only to meet your destruction.
Rise
Says
from
who?
your doom.
It's Camus.
He looks...
God, and I got minimal health and magic here.
He looks really fucking weird.
I'm sorry. He straight up looks like he straight up looks like... Okay,
No.
first of all, DeviantArt OC. Second of all,
He does kind of.
He does!
well, it was just a slapperdash. Like, just throw everything onto the dartboard, see what sticks. But again, it looks like he's pretty big, and I imagine it's not gonna be like some crazy final boss material. Just blast.
Oh no,
him.
no. This is all the fight amounts to.
You got it.
Honestly, though, this guy doesn't hold a candle to the first game's boss. Although he does make this pretty sick transformation.
Oh,
after
he's
that.
evil.
Yep, there it is.
Now he looks like a Ganon.
He looks like a freaking he looks like a Doom demon thing.
He does kind of look like a Doom demon.
The cyber demon that didn't get up.
Ow, Cele, use your
Magic.
Use your magic.
You're the cool big wacky magic.
I'm trying.
Are you invincible while you're?
What do I have to do?
was like, are you invincible while channeling?
Oh, I guess only once per life. Damn it.
I was like, I didn't know if you. I don't even know. Oh, so now that she died, now do the big channel magic.
We got him. That's it.
But really? Oh,
Game's
hey!
over. Now let's drop the seed into the spring.
Yay!
And the
Woohoo!
purification. Oh, we're really high up.
Goodbye!
Aww.
And Sandra waves goodbye to Valkyrie as she makes her way back to heaven, and all the people of the earth
Marvelous.
join alongside him. Even that guy, even though he's kind of a dick.
I'm still here. But, aww.
And the fairies and Zol and there's Sabine.
Hey, Sabine, and
Everyone all over the world wave goodbye to the Valkyrie.
for saving the world. And
Finally,
Fine.
Camus was
Finally,
defeated.
you go ahead, Logan.
Oh. now
The
they made their happiest wishes. That was weird.
That was kind of
And threw the golden seed in the trash.
yay
Finally, the earth
has recovered.
has recovered. There you go. Up into the rainbow sun. And thus their long journey has ended and she can return to Valhalla. Oh, Valkyrie went back to heaven. It was not an easy journey, it looks like. And Sandra headed toward his hometown with the big nose man. A golden seed makes wishes come true. But only wishes from the heart.
So basically, we were dealing with a Triforce scenario.
Yeah, you're the only one to make your wishes come true. The North Spring... Oh, it's a nice motivational
Aww.
message. North Spring reflects your mind like a mirror. I will say, I do like these shimmering effects that they're putting into these little cutscenes. And it's waiting for you
that's
to
pretty
visit.
cute.
Whoa. And again... A new adventure begins. That was a fun little journey. And the great goddess even says hello. And then the
Yay!
fairies say hello.
Hello.
Two of them do anyway. All right, so what do you have? Any last thoughts about this little experience?
I mean, I still enjoy it. Like, I mean, it's one of those that I've only just recently started to appreciate since, again, it got released on the Switch via the Arcade Archives, and, well, I mean, playing it again now, and actually understanding any lick of context with this game's English script, however flawed it may be, it was fun.
It's definitely one of those. Same with Sega. It's one of those IPs where I feel like if they revisited it and like,
Oh, that's you, Cele. That's
oh,
you.
you have a high score.
Oh wow.
So
How,
bye.
how do I go back?
Abba!
Damn
it!
You can't. You
You're-
can't. Oh, now I get to
You're
choose.
officially Abba. Oh, you're a lord.
Oh,
You shall be
Abba. Abba.
Dabba.
Doo.
Abba. Jesus.
Abadoo.
Abba. Yeah, no. There you go. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, it's one of those things where I feel like if they just revisited this IP, maybe gave it a cool new like upgrade or update to something like. I wouldn't mind. This seems like a fun little IP, especially with like the combat and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing some sort of grand return for this thing.
Go wild, make like a whole 3D like adventure or something like Kid Icarus Uprising. I don't know, just
Yeah.
I want more fun characters like Valkyrie. Anyway, any last thoughts, Cele?
It was fun.
That's all we need.
Real quick, Cele, humor me for a bit.
Uh-huh.
Can you please press triangle? Go to screen
Okay.
Yeah.
and hit position.
Oh no.
Or not position. Go display mode.
Don't.
Arcade.
No. No.
This is what they expect you to literally flip your TV if you want to do it this way.
Play the arcade mode and enter if you dare. You said no.
Cele said nope.
Come on.
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
You're okay, don't worry. I just thought that would be a cute little something. And also a fun little cameo from Pac Baby.
Yeah.
Added in post-editing or something.
We'll figure something out.
Well, in any case, ladies and gentlemen, I've been James Mainstream.
Hi, I'm Princess Lita.
Matt was Matt. and I was here. This is fun. Fun to finally knock off that to-do list.
Oh, finally.
And actually, with that said, Cele, would you mind joining me for a couple more of these Namco Museum pseudo-revisits?
In the future, yes.
Yay.
Alrighty. On that note, we'll see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye.